Oh, snap. Let's check this out. White Trash by Tom MacDonald Madchild. We're about to open that. This was posted January 17th. It is February 28th right now, almost March. I cannot believe it. Time flies by so fast. 2020. I can't believe we're almost 3 months into it. That's crazy. All right. So let's get this started. I like this right here. This got like yeah, I like the view. Oh, snap. There they are right there. I don't believe I ever heard this song. I think I skimmed through it once. That's it. But let's check it out. I like the title. I like the font.
This is for my white trash, the ones the whole world hates, the ones who voted for Trump that got labeled racist but ain't, the ones with Paul cabs, make a mess.
All right. So Tom, he likes to make music about controversial topics. A lot of people judge him in a way when he does this. In a way, like they're way too nitpicky about every single lyric and line in all those songs. The reality is not everybody's gonna make the perfect song or be able to present themselves or present a topic or present really anything in the absolute perfect way. There's always gonna be haters, or there's always gonna be a way like there's always the potential that Tom, or let's say me, I'm a musician too, that I may or he may not have created certain lines or certain aspects about a song as good as if they took, I don't know, more weeks or more months or more years on it. You know what I mean? There's only a certain amount of time and effort you're going to put on a certain creative project or anything. You know what I mean? So everybody needs to chill out and stop being so nitpicky about every single thing. Nobody's perfect. You know what Hannah Montana said? Nobody's perfect. You know, but anyways, so fuck, I completely forgot what my point was gonna be. So let me go back and listen to it.
This is for my white trash, the ones the whole world hates, the ones who voted for Trump that got labeled racist but ain't.
Yeah, so I'm half white, half Latino. I look completely white. My brother and sister actually look Latino. I'm the only one with in my family that has blue eyes. But anyways, I'm surrounded by all different kinds of people, and I've had friends and have friends that are of all ethnicities, backgrounds, or whatever. And I have a lot of friends and relatives that are different backgrounds regarding their political and social views. So I have relatives and I have friends and friends of friends that are Trump supporters, Bernie supporters, just all over the spectrum. Not all over, but in many different parts of the spectrum regarding political and social views. And regarding the point he said of like there are many people out there all around the world, and especially all around the U.S., who believe that Trump supporters are automatically racist, sexist, homophobic, etc., etc. I know people that are LGBT, that are Trump supporters, conservative, whatever, that are non-white, that are Trump supporters and all that. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming he's trying to make that point of like, just because you're a Trump supporter doesn't mean you're racist, this or that. He's just kind of giving them a platform to back them up. But then that brings, because the thing about like Trump supporters and Bernie supporters or any sort of supporter is like it's such a wide community, so you can't just like assume all of them have the same views. And also another thing too is like, if you vote for a certain presidential candidate, it doesn't mean you agree with everything what they do or believe in. And also, people change throughout time. Not everybody's gonna have the same political and social views they did 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 or like 10 to 20 years before then. You know what I mean? You just it's. I think people stereotype and group people too much and don't realize people are individuals and people can change for the better, for the worse, and or you don't know the whole background or explanation or reasoning behind people's beliefs. I'm not a Trump supporter, just to tell y'all, but I'm just saying, for like all that kind of stuff.
The ones with ball caps, make America great, who love their country to death and struggle on minimum wage. Hey, they're angry that illegal aliens taking work that maybe they could get. Single parents with some baby kids, hated for being a patriot. All my life I've been white trash.
I'm not sure if all these views he has, I mean, all these things he's saying is his views or not. But it's interesting the way he's presenting them. Do I agree or disagree regarding the illegal aliens kind of stuff? I do agree that there are people obviously out there who are Trump supporters and stuff like that who believe the illegal aliens are taking people's jobs and stuff like that. Do I personally believe that? I guess a little bit, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. In the sense that like the unemployment rate in the U.S. is quite low, and there's plenty of jobs out there. There's just a lot of lazy people out there who choose not to engage in jobs. And also, I think the priority system, like people should realize that there's higher priorities and other stuff. I don't know. I'm not going to get too political. Who cares? Let's listen to the song.
All my life it's been like that. The whole world been left leaning. I'm proud of the right who fight back. Been chewed up, been spit out. They scream but no one listens. They're sowing love and vote for Trump cause politicians. They're our neighbors, they're our soldiers, our men and women and children. They're the middle class families who got forgot by the system. In God we trust and all the guns are just backup. Rocking camouflage, don't tread on me, get smoked like tobacco.
No, I had a cough. It's nothing to do with the song. I like the composition of the song. I find the message interesting. I don't dislike the song. I kind of like the song.
Yeah, we white trash, we rednecks, crackers since we were young. We grew close, we move slow, these colors don't run, yeah.
Also, another thing you got to remember is like when people grow up in a certain community or grow up around people thinking a certain way, they're kind of brainwashed or they're first brought up to think that way. But at the same time, individuals can choose what they want to believe or not to believe. And they could eventually get out of it. So an example is I have a couple friends who used to be Mormons, but they chose to leave that community. There's communities out there where it could be more difficult to get out of. There can be people that are stuck in certain situations, and it's difficult to get out regarding finances, or people around them that are trying to pull them back in or keep them the way they are, or keep them in the same area they are at. So, yeah, I wish the best for everyone, though.
Call us white trash, like we're someone they know. Call us white trash, like we care but we don't. Is it white trash to be happy and broke? Then I'm white trash, but I'm not alone.
Yeah, I'm white bro, I ain't apologize for it. You don't like that I like my skin color, then you could. I like open.
Yeah, I think that people shouldn't discriminate of any color of skin you have, whether you're white, black, Asian, Hispanic, or whatever. Like, who gives a fuck what you look like, you know?
Gun laws, I like drunken bar brawls. I like drinking Budweiser, I like smoking Marlboro. We monstered up in them monster trucks, rolling in heavy machinery. We all believe in protecting what's up. We got that heavy machinery. Drink.
No, I'm just not going to speak on the guns. I'm anti-guns. But, yeah, well, we won't get into that.
Beers in a lawn chair, nothing much going on here. Probably get a few long stares. Look, you don't belong here. Hey, please don't get mad at me. I did not put up the barrier. People are judging me for my exterior. Man, are you serious? Say the word white and they act like they're furious. Mad child and I'm sick as White boy in my pickup truck. Shotguns, my girl's muddy. I'm a firecracker, we lit it up. We just living our best life. Don't wrap us up some wax scandal. Beer and blood on a white beater. Jacked up on Jack Daniels. Get my chicken at Colonel Sanders. Judge me and I'll backhand him. Tom, pass me that red mask and I'll beat his with an axe handle.
Call us white trash, like we're someone they know.
Also, another thing too is a lot of people tend to get really triggered from music, a lot more than other media. So let's say movies. Back in the day, people used to get a lot more triggered about movies, but nowadays people are getting significantly less triggered about it. So let's say a Serbian film, The Human Centipede, or other certain crazy horror films. Like, those are still being made and those are still completely public and everything, you know what I mean? And being able to watch. But it's like not too many people are going all crazy about that versus like if there's like 1 to 3 controversial lines in a song nowadays, people will get so triggered. Or if it's a song like this, people will get so triggered. Like, you can choose whether or not to listen to music. You can choose whether or not to watch movies. You can choose whether to agree or disagree with content. I believe people have freedom of speech, definitely. And I do believe there are content and messages that are presented in movies, music, speeches, or whatever that are unacceptable, and others that are acceptable. But I think people should still obviously have the right of freedom of press, speech, all that stuff.
Call us white trash, like we care but we don't. Is it white trash? We be happy and broke. Then I'm white trash, but I'm not alone.
I like the instrumental production quality, the music video quality, the flow, the presentation. The only thing I don't really like is the specific what it's about. I don't exactly agree with a lot of this stuff, but I do appreciate it and appreciate the content, and also I do agree with some of the stuff, just not.
White trash, drinking beer till the night past. White trash, light a fire if it's cold. White trash, we don't wanna be high class. White trash, with a heart made of gold. Call us white trash, like we're someone they know. Call us white trash, like we care but we don't. Is it white trash? We be happy and broke. Then I'm white trash, but I'm not alone.
Nova Rockefeller is Tom MacDonald's girlfriend. A lot of talent here. I appreciate it. Good stuff. That was neat. I liked it overall. Like and subscribe to them. Like and subscribe to me especially. And check out all my music. Please, baby. It's pretty sexy. Alright, thank you. Bye-bye.